Jack, what does it mean to be able to celebrate with such a huge figure in the game and your football club are, actually on a proper game with his name on it?
Yeah, no, it's incredible to be able to, recognise Jim is a legend of our footy club, figuratively and literally. A month ago, he was elevated to legend status at our football club, which only 5 or 6 players are in the legend category, and that's out of, roughly 1,200, 1,300 people. So the impact Jim's had on this football club and the wider game is quite incredible. So to be able to recognise Jim in a game, hopefully raise some money as well for the Jim Steins Foundation to continue on doing lots of important charity work that he was passionate about is something that will make for a good day.
A couple of Guinnesses post-game to celebrate a win and St Paddy's Day Eve.
Absolutely. I don't mind a Guinness, but it'd have to be after a win, that's for sure.
How did you end up on the board, Jack?
I was just passionate about this football club and obviously passionate about Jim. So also just off the field as well, looking to get involved in some more business-like activities. So the opportunity came up to be involved with the Jim Steins Foundation on the board level, and they were looking for a playing representative, and was more than happy to put my hand up.
The younger players joining the club know much about him?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably been a great time to get introduced to the football club because we just had our Hall of Fame dinner about a month ago, which Jim was elevated to legend status. So there was a big thing on Jim and about his history, and then also today we had some players at the launch. So people know Jim, and it's certainly part of our induction process. We talk about some of the key figures of this football club and what impact they've had on it. And Jim is no bigger. There's no bigger person than Jim. So certainly there'd be varying levels of knowledge about Jim's impact, but from the get-go, players know who Jim Steins is and that he was an important player of our football club.
How are your ribs?
Good, thank you. Yeah, no, it was just a little incident training that was a bit sore for a week, but yeah, I'm cherry ripe now, and we'll be 100% on Sunday.
No doubt the Tobies will find out just how good those ribs are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Green or Bedford?
Yeah, no, I don't doubt that they'll give them a good test out, and I'm waiting. Let's go.
What do you think of them? They were
sharp. They were sharp. Yeah, no, for sure. I thought they played a really good game of footy. So, it means that we're going to be training pretty sharp this week, I reckon, because we know that they're in good form.
When you saw Finn Callahan bursting out of the centre and doing sort of almost Judd-like stuff, did
you
tend to go up a little bit?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll be playing pretty tight to Finn this week, I reckon. Trying to stop some of that run and carry. He was getting forward, kicking some goals too. So he had a terrific game, and like I said, when you see a team and players function and operate at that type of level, it really makes you focus and narrow in on your training and your performance. So I can't wait to be challenged on Sunday.
Given the off-season you've had, given the last couple of years that Melbourne has had, Brad Green at the BNF said that the centre will be you, Track, Clayton Oliver. How much are you looking forward to Sunday? Just getting out there and playing footy and making a statement on the field?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I'm sick of training. Yeah. This is what we do. We train hard, but it's for game day. It's to put our best selves out on the G and try and put on my performance for the fans and get the win. So, Track and Clary have been kind of staples at midfield for a long time now. So it feels like we put in a big summer of work, and we're just looking forward to putting our best selves out on show on Sunday.
It's been a big 12 months for Christian, obviously the injury and then all the contract and trade talk at the end of last season. Just what are you expecting to see from him this year?
I expect him to be back to his best and loving footy again. Like I said, feels like a long time ago now. We've put in a really good block of work, and looking forward to getting out there on Sunday and letting our footy do the talking, I guess.
What have you seen from him that makes you confident that he can get back to his best this year?
I mean, Track's always been an ultimate pro. He's always looked for ways to get better, and I feel like a lot of the stuff that went on last year was off the field. So in terms of how Track goes about his football and trying to be the best version of himself, it hasn't changed a great deal. So he's always put himself as an opportunity to get better and improve, and he's a passionate and determined individual that I know will make his way back to playing really strong football.
Saw his 33 touches, I think they were against Freo, so pretty close to getting back to his best, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. He's just like riding a bike for Track, back on it and dominating.
You mentioned before that Callahan was on your radar. Is that something specific that you're going to be following around this week on something?
Oh, I mean, I was just watching from a fan's point of view. We haven't done our review or oppo for the upcoming week, so I'm not particularly sure how the coaches will want to kind of address it, but just from a spectating point of view, he had a terrific game, and I don't want him to do that against us. So I'll be trying to do what I can to nullify those gun midfielders' impact.
When you start listing off all the names, Jack, in the midfield, it's a pretty hefty list with some big hitters. Does Harvey Langford find a way in for a debut?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I think he's had a terrific summer, and he's going to be part of his football club for a long time, and certainly a staple in the midfield. We've got a few running through there, and I know we've playing a bit more, trying to get a few more mids playing forward and through the midfield. So, in terms of the actual mix of midfielders to forwards to what midfielders they want to run with, I guess that'll kind of unfold this week, and be really driven by the coaches as to what kind of mix they want.
We've seen Ed run through the actual centre of the ground as opposed to on the wing. Now that the real stuff starts to get pushed back out to us.
I'm not sure. He's had a really big summer with the midfield group playing as a mid, and I know the coaches have been extremely happy with his output. I love playing with him in there as an inside mid. Like I said, it's similar to Harvey's position. I'm just not sure how the coaches are going to want to shape up against GWS and what position they want the players in. So, we'll kind of find out as the week unfolds.
I feel you've solved sort of any issues forward of centre, kicking goals and sort of the connection between the mids and forwards, and that's sort of been a focus.
No, trying to make the most of that supply going forward. It's always a focus, and hopefully with a few tweaks, we can score a bit more efficiently going forward. That'd be great.
It's a tough time slot on Sunday up against the Grand Prix. What's your message to fans to convince them to get out here on Sunday?
Look, it's round one. If you're not excited to watch your team roll out for round one and see all the hard work they've been putting in over the summer, it'd be a shame. So would love your eyeballs. We've been working hard, and really want to put on a good show.
Jack, just one from outside the square. How important are club benefactors and the guys that tip in the money for facilities and the like to clubs like a David Durant and those types?
It makes a big difference. The quality of facilities, the quality of resources. You're talking not necessarily 1%ers, but they all add up, and they certainly round out your program and give coaches and players opportunities to get better. So in such a competitive landscape like the AFL, when we've got these really generous individuals like a David Turin, able to create aquatic facilities down at Casey Fields or whatever it might be, it's an advantage against opposition. So every little bit counts when you're playing 24 games in a home and away season, and then finals against teams all trying to do the same thing. So it does matter.
Do you go to those guys for advice much, or just business acumen?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes players will build kind of strong relationships with some of these people who are involved in, whether it be coterie groups or board level. We've all got interests outside of football, so it's important to kind of tap into those relationships and talk to some really successful people who have done well in different fields of life. Cheers, thanks guys.